Do you like luxury? Hey gang, welcome back to Smitty Sells Cars, where I review cars so you don't have to. And today, look what I'm bringing you. A 2015 Mercedes Benz GLK 350. Just look at this thing in a dark blue. It's got black leather interior, and for a Mercedes, it's about as basic as a black cup of coffee at a Waffle House. You've got no backup camera, no sunroof, just heated leather seats that remind you that at one point in your life, you had dreams. But it's only got 113,000 miles, which means this thing has been to the moon, around the earth, and probably to every HOA meeting in town. And I mean, it's a Mercedes. That badge alone is worth like, I don't know, what? 2 Tinder matches and a jealous neighbor? You can't put a price on that kind of clout. And from the outside, it almost looks like you have money. People driving by might even think, hey, he must have got a trust fund. Hey, he probably even has a vacation home in Aspen. But don't worry, because as soon as they get in and sit down, they'll realize there's more amenities in a tent behind a Bass Pro Shops. Okay, to the inside. Okay, I don't hate it. This right here is where a Mercedes earns its stripes. You feel rich, even though your bank account is absolutely crying. Everything you touch just feels premium and feels well built. Look at all of those buttons. Are you freaking kidding me? Good Lord. So what do we got up top here? Our mirrors, power windows, all of our memory seat settings, and Mercedes always has your seat controls in the door. So if you can't get this chair comfy, man, you're just never going to be comfortable. In your wheel, your standard Mercedes fare, all your phone controls and stuff there, everything to move your screens around, and this big center screen, you can put all sorts of different telemetry up there, auto headlights and all that. But look at this tiny, pathetic screen. That is so small and such a big dash. It just kind of looks ridiculous. Down to the radio controls, big. Everything labeled. You know exactly what you're pressing when you go to press it. Look at those AC dials, would you? Good Lord, those things are each 3 inches around. And what do we got down here? Little slide cubby, a little lighter attachment, and look at that, an ashtray. Perfect. Perfect. Big cup holders. Seats though, real comfy. I can't complain about sitting in this thing at all. You do have your Mercedes-Benz owner's manual in there, and of course it's covered in crushed velvet or the like. Up top here, you've got your SOS button, different lighting buttons. Not gonna complain about the layout. I do like it. I think it's a nice small SUV. It's definitely got a big V6 in it. And let's go see how that V6 performs. It's got quite a bit of power. This is a very big 6-cylinder engine for such a tiny SUV. So I do like that aspect of it. Turns okay. I wouldn't say it turns great. And you definitely feel and hear some things working very hard under the hood to make these tight turns happen. All right, let's give it some juice. That exhaust has a good sound. Don't know if that's factory or if somebody has been down there monkeying with it, but it does have a really good sound when you get on it. Overall, it's a little bit noisy for me. I do like the ride, but it's not the quietest thing going up and down the road at all. Now, granted, I have the air on very low, don't have the stereo on, but it's still not a quiet ride by any stretch of the imagination. And you would think with it being a Mercedes, it would be a little quieter in here. So technology-wise, don't expect much. There's no backup camera in this thing, so you'll just have to park old school, by feel. Did you hear the crunch? Good! You've just parked. And there's no sunroof in this thing either. So if you felt like showing off at the Starbucks drive-thru and opening that roof and letting the world know you made it, well, sorry. You'll have to crack a window and be a peasant like the rest of us. So let's check out the back seat. Now, I am just under 6 foot, so I put that seat all the way back. How a human at this point that's over the age of 6 is going to get in and sit there and have any room whatsoever, I have no idea. But looks amazing, feels amazing to the touch. Back hatch not powered. So it is, you know, strut assisted, but yeah, you're opening that yourself. Wow, deep storage compartment down there. You can fit some stuff down there. Okay. And the seats do fold down, and it does say that it folds flat, so you can have a totally flat bed area back here, or cargo area if you will. And your tethers for your latch system and all that for the car seats are in there as well. Now your wheels and tires all the way around don't look too bad. They definitely need a good cleaning, which we have not done yet. But you do got a Yokohama's all the way around. All of your badging and your chrome seems to be in really good shape. Yeah, wheels and stuff look really good. Paint looks to be in pretty good shape. I can see in a few areas where it's definitely had some paint work, but that's what I do. So they might jump out at you right away after you look at it, but you may not notice it for several months just due to the color. But I can see where some things have tried to be blended. Let's take a little look-see under the hood. Okay. Now, of course you have hydraulic hood struts. Under the hood, you are working with a 3.5 liter V6. Makes enough power to get you on the highway, but it won't let you outrun your bad financial decisions, I'm sure. Fuel economy is 19 city, 25 highway, which means you'll spend less time at the pump and more time pretending you know how to pronounce coupe. And yes, I know, but Smitty, is it reliable? Well, it's German engineering, so it'll run great right up until a Tuesday night when it decides to throw a Christmas tree of lights on the dash. But that's not a problem. That's just Mercedes reminding you that you, my friend, are broke. All right, so underneath. Yep, looks like the underside of an SUV to me. Little dirt, little rust, nothing crazy. I always say, if it doesn't rattle or leak, it's practically brand new. And if it does rattle, just turn the radio up. Problem solved. Okay, well, I don't see anything jumping out at me down here. So is this thing worth $11,000 out the door? Well, if you want to roll up to your job looking like a boss, maybe. And the payment on the thing's only about $300 a month. Shit, that's my cell phone bill. Of course, this thing probably won't text your ex at 2 a.m., will it? So there's that. So if you want to flex on a budget, reach out to me. You know how to find me. I'll see you in the next one.
Was that James Dean?
It couldn't have been.
Wasn't that a Mercedes?
Couldn't have been.